Growing tensions over Taiwan remain a major threat to the global agenda. China conducted one of the largest military exercises in recent history, United Sword 2024A, almost completely encircling the island with warships and aircraft. The maneuvers were a response to the inauguration of Taiwan's new president, Lai Ching-te, and raised fears of a possible blockade or forced surrender by gray methods. Some experts believe that the most likely scenario is an economic blockade rather than a direct invasion. However, such actions are fraught with serious consequences for China itself. First, the blockade would deal a heavy blow to the Chinese economy because of its dependence on Taiwanese semiconductors and advanced technologies. Disrupting these critical supply chains would collapse the global economy. Second, the blockade could escalate into direct military conflict if Taiwan and allies attempt to break it by force. Beijing would either have to engage in a protracted war or retreat, suffering reputational damage. And third, any blockade would provoke serious geopolitical risks to the status quo, up to and including possible international recognition of Taiwan's independence. However, Taiwan has ways to survive a blockade thanks to its own agriculture, fisheries, development of renewable energy sources, and residual nuclear capacity. History shows that blockades have rarely led to complete capitulation. Even Ukraine's devastated economy did not surrender to Russia after a year of sanctions. Assumptions that gray zone influence and propaganda will force Taiwan to reunify appear to be misguided. Most Taiwanese oppose unification with the PRC. The US and its allies will also not allow Beijing to take over the island, which would be contrary to their strategic interests. Thus, the most likely scenario is not a blockade to force surrender, but to use it as a prelude to a direct invasion. Economic strangulation may be a way to put pressure on Taiwan, but without the credible threat of a military operation, it is unlikely to force the island to surrender. Overall, while a blockade is theoretically possible, its strategic meaning is questionable without Beijing's willingness to engage in direct aggression. It is important not to underestimate the worst-case scenario, a large-scale military operation with a landing on the island. This is something Taiwan needs to prepare for carefully. Well, thank you for watching. Put likes, subscribe to the channel, and take care of yourself. I wish you all peace, goodness, and prosperity. Let such conflicts not overshadow our everyday life.